once had a young player who wanted to be great, so we played him with the older group. He got destroyed every game, but improved wildly. One day his mom begged the coach to play him at his age so he could see his greatness, but the player found out and demanded to remain on the older team. And that's the mindset that eventually made him great. What's going on, you guys? What's up, Connor Rush? Is there open gym tomorrow? Because I don't see any on the sign up. It is not. There's not open gym tomorrow. Why isn't there open gym tomorrow? Oh, because we have a game at 8. So we have a tournament game at 8 o'clock. So there is no open gym. I'm gonna try to switch. It's crazy how many 8 o'clock tournament games that we get. I thought 7 o'clock on weekends would be impossible to ever get us in trouble in terms of gameplay. And that's the time that they gave me. They gave me that time because they like to have the gym likes to make money, and their big things that they have, rather than me paying $60 an hour or whatever it is, they like people paying for 10 hours and doing tournaments. So the tournament people are more important. So when I asked them for a decent hour, noon, they're like, well, we have to keep those weekends open for tournaments. They have had no tournaments in there because no one wants to sign up for them because they are way too expensive. So I'm going to ask them again what I originally asked them, and that was for 7 o'clock every single day. So we have the same time every single day. So it's 7 p.m. on Saturday nights and 7 p.m. on Sunday nights for shooting. But if we do that, I'll have to agree to them randomly canceling on us. So maybe you'll sign up for open gym. We'll have 20 people ready to go, and they'll say, nope, sorry, we have a tournament now. And it would be a week before when we find out. So I figure since these games are happening anyways, where it's randomly stopping us from doing it, it'll be the same at nighttime. And really, no tournaments really last 7 p.m. on Sunday night. Most tournaments are done before that, whether they're volleyball or basketball. So I'm going to see if he can switch it. And then we'll just take the hits if they happen to, bump us or whatever. It should be okay. And I think because we've been doing this for like 2 months now, no one's coming to the 7 a.m. stuff. At most, we've had like 6. But usually we have like 1, and that's Connor. So Connor, does 7 p.m. work for you on Sunday and Saturday? If it does, we might as well do that. So I get to sleep in, and then we'll have the same thing. If no one comes now, at least we won't be waking up early in the morning. So yeah, that's my plan. I'll ask the guy if we can see it. Anyways, what's up, Finn Kaufman? All right, let's begin. Let's start with the quote of the day. Just show up, you can sleep later. I just talked about that, but the opposite way. Hey, if we don't have to sleep in, we don't have to sleep. Or if we can sleep in, might as well sleep in. But yeah, to everything that you do, just show up. And not you can sleep later, but you can rest later. You can heal later. You can feel bad about it later, whatever. Show up. Showing up is one of the best things in life. It's one of the strongest things in life. If you're the person who shows up, you're the person that everyone wants to their team. Because, dude, like, what did we have? We didn't have enough players for our team for this weekend's tournament. We wanted to put an elementary team in, and we wanted to put a middle school team in. But the middle school players, only 4 could show up. And the elementary school players, only 4 could show up. So we combined them, and we asked to be put in a lower league, in the 6th grade division. And now that we have that, only 4 are showing up. Of those 8, only 4 agreed. All right? Yeah, the little kids, maybe they got scared off. Okay? But one of them signed up. The 1st grader, Derek, he signed up. And then the older kids, well, that means that, 3 of the 4, well, then Aiden got hurt. No. Yeah, 3 of the 4. So Aiden now is hurt for like the 5th week in a row. Aiden says he's hurt, but he's always playing games, which I don't know what kind of pain that is. But yeah, I'm just talking. It is what it is. But if you can just show up, now we'll have 5 to play in this game. If you just show up, you'll have a chance to hit your dreams, whether they be D1 or pros. Because the easiest way to fail at this basketball stuff is to not show up. If you had to fail, I said you must be the worst basketball player in the world. What are you going to do? Gun to your head. Just don't show up. Just don't try. So that means, conversely, the best way to reach your goals is to show up. So make sure that you guys are showing up. You can sleep later. Yeah, I'm good with 7 p.m., but I will be on fire even more so. It might not be fun for the opposing team. It may not be, man. It may not be. Killing it. You're a killer. All right, moving on. We got our elementary school stuff. What do we have here today? Give my camera, dude. All right. For open gym, which we're not having now, but we would start with 2-on-2 diamond, 1-on-1 weak side pin down, and then 5-on-5 cutthroat. For 2-on-2 diamond, this is basically just a 2-on-1 break. All right, where we have. Let's get this up and running right here. All right, where we have a full court, and we are going 2 against 1, okay? So it's these 2 guys versus these 2 guys, all right? Everyone else, please stay on the side of the court. Thank you very, very much, all right? And then you give them a basketball, just 1 ball, and it belongs to this guy. Now, for the drill, to understand the drill, this guy, the 2 black guys are on defense. The 2 blue guys are on offense. The guy at half court will pass it to either there or there, either way. All right. As soon as he passes it, this guy will start running to try to catch up. But these guys are gone. All right. These guys will run forward like this while this guy plays defense. All right. As this guy is trying to catch up. So they basically have a time limit on this 2-on-1 fast break, and it's the defender's job, as always, just to keep the ball alive, to make them pass it 1 time, maybe 2 times, to give this dude enough chance to come back into the play. That's your job on a fast break. Your job isn't to steal the ball. Your job isn't to block the ball. Your job is to make them pass the ball multiple times. Conversely, offensively, you do not want to pass it multiple times. All right, you want to go in as hard as you can and make the perfect play and sprint in. And if he doesn't come over, you score this. I know that doesn't look like a layup, but he's not. But he's in the middle. You have to score those when he's in the middle. You have to. And if you can't do it, get better at basketball. All right? Because if he's in the middle, that means no matter when you pass this ball, he's going to be in the middle for this guy plus some. So you're giving him a worse pass. So you have to be able to score when the guy's dead in the middle. It just has to be. And he's not allowed to take a charge under there, so that's a plus on your behalf. So be able to score the ball with the correct hand and whatever. If he's off the middle, now you bounce past the ball ahead of this guy so he can catch it and score the layup. And it should be impossible for this guy to keep up with that. All right? So no matter what's going on, it should be dribble until he stops you, then one pass, then score, and that should be perfect. As soon as they shoot the ball, these two guys run back on defense while these two guys take it out, make our miss, and they come up two against two. And if it's 2 against 2, you can go for a fast break or probably just a quick on-ball screen. All right? And when he does the on-ball, comes off of it, you guys can guard it however, shoot it however, whatever, and then you guys will switch the next play. All right? Whether you switch to these two spots, where black is now here and blue is out there, or if there's another group of people, they come on and they take the new spots. All right, so that's how you do diamond 2-on-2. All right, 2-on-2 diamond. All right, and those are the reasons that you run a fast break wide. Those are the reasons that you sprint forward. Those are the reasons that you try to score if the guy's underneath the basket. Those are the reasons that you pass the ball with the correct side hand. All right, and that's all the stuff that we learn through doing this drill. All right. What day is this, Rohit? What's up, Rohit Daz? Here. Is it going to be 7 p.m. every weekend? No, I have not talked to the gym guy. He's on vacation. So nothing is switched yet at all. We still have 7 a.m. on Sunday. So whatever you see on the website is what it is. I am thinking about, though, taking Thanksgiving off. We're taking Thanksgiving Day off, but I have Thanksgiving Eve on. Thanksgiving Friday on. But Sport Access wants to do like a 3-hour deal on that Friday and call it like a Black Friday thing and just let you guys play. So maybe I might switch our practice to that time. But I also think he wants to charge you guys for it. So I'm not sure what I want to do for that. But we might take Saturday and Sunday off because I think there'll be so few players wanting to come early in the morning. So maybe if we take all 3 off, then I can make that Friday thing free if I talk to the guy fast enough. All right? Because I think you guys would rather play for three hours at like noon than try to get people to come at 7 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. So let me know if you're planning to come Saturday and Sunday for Thanksgiving weekend. And if not, then you kind of made my decision for me. But I'm thinking of canceling those 2 days and trying to get you guys, and also canceling Friday night to make it Friday during the day a whole bunch of hours. All right, so let me know what you guys are doing, Rohit and Connor, please. All right, isn't it day 2, Rohit? All right. Anyways, let's move on to weak side pin down. 101 weak side pin down. All right, this play is off of our basic offense. We do this, but for this particular thing, we're just going to do weak side pin down. All right, so weak side pin down goes like this. All right, we're going to start like this. This guy's guarding this guy, and this guy can screen down. He'll pass the ball. He'll cut through. Make sure that you guard him like that. Then he'll step to right there. This guy will turn, and he'll step underneath the basket, and this is a pin down like this. It's a screen, just a screen. He's going to come off the screen, and then we're going to go to a one-on-one off of that. If he follows him, we're going to do a curl. If he hits the screen, we're going to go straight out. If he tries to go on top of the screen, we go here and then flare cut. All right? But either way, he's going to get the ball eventually. The screen is going to step off, and then this guy will guard him, and then it's one-on-one. So that's all we're doing for 5 minutes before open gym whenever it says weak side pin down. And when we do this for our offense, make sure that when you get to this point, that you do step underneath. That you do step underneath the basket. You want to step underneath the basket and then come out for the screen. You can't do it otherwise, because if you just step straight out, now you're not going to get the ball till you reach half court. All right? Let's move on. What do we have here? The earlier, the better. That team has been shown. Really, it's all about getting more people, and people don't want to come at 6 or 7. Yeah. So yeah, we're trying to get more people so we can have a good program. And if people don't want to come at 7 in the morning, we have a chance to do it at 7 at night. Might as well take it. Other than that, it will be easier if we have people. It will be easier if we have more people because one, we'll have more money to spend on you guys, so we get to keep the program going. Because if we run out of money, we legit can't have gym time. So we do need to keep money coming in. So the majority do kind of speak in this scenario. Also, though, when we have a lot of people, it's a more fun environment where we have energy and things like that. But I assure you, no matter what time we make it, people can't really show up that often because that's not what people do. Even on like the Lakers when Kobe Bryant was playing, he thought that they were all trash because like no one worked as hard as he did at all. Those people were like millionaires and they weren't working extra hard. All right. So what are the chances that your teammates want to do that? So understand it's always going to be like this, but we will try to make it as easy as possible for these people because they're just not real basketball players. Yes, the people in our program who aren't showing up aren't real basketball players. I'm saying it out loud. They can know that. It is what it is. Because I'm not mentioning any names, right? You can show up if you want. But if you're not showing up ever, you're not a real basketball player. That's just how it is. All right. So they can have a choice. And it's not like the worst thing to be a non-real basketball player. It is what it is, right? Just like I'm not a real bowler. I'm not a real tennis player. I'm not a real golfer. I'm not a lot of stuff. But I'm a real basketball player. That's like the one thing that I have. And anyone who is a real basketball player will love our program and show up to our program. And until then, we just kind of have to humor them and make the most of it until we get a whole bunch of real basketball players in our program. And maybe we'll change a few of these guys into being that way. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's good to be like that, but more people are better for now. Definitely. All right, it's whatever we can get. All right, homework. Let's check the homework. I'm posting. Rohit posted a 12-second video. Connor doing some two-ball dribbling. I commented on Connor's video saying, I hope you guys, like, you used to annoy me so much when my ex-stepdaughter, she used to be like saying how like some players in the NBA were trash. And I'm like, dude, if you saw him in real life, you would think he was a god. These people are like the best players in the world, and you don't know. And they are working out a lot, right? But you guys have to realize those dudes who are in the NBA and those like D1 guys, they're working harder than you ever could your entire life. You guys can't even pretend to be like them. And our best workers, Rohit and Connor, you guys have been done in by high school basketball. High school basketball is low. And if you can't keep up the extra workouts through that, you're done. You're a high school basketball player. If you can do the extra workouts, then you're a college basketball player. Somehow, some way, through this hard, like, I'm sure the high school basketball has been the hardest thing you've ever experienced your entire life. And then trying to do extra workouts on top of that, probably like the hardest thing ever, right? Once you get into college, it's 5 times harder. And school is harder too. And you got to do it on your own without your parents being there. Yeah, if you can't do this, you can't do that. But once you get into college, if you can't work extra hard, then you're just a college basketball player. But like me, I couldn't work out extra. On Sunday, I would see Adam Caporn in the gym working out extra, and it wasn't me. I was like, dude, it's a day off, dude. What are you doing? We have practice every day, and it was hard. And that's why I ended up playing only in college. If you guys can do it, I want to do the extra workout, but it's like 6 to 8, 7 to 9. I hear you. For me, and when I was in Taiwan playing, I wanted to work out extra, but there were no gyms in all of Taiwan that I could get to. I couldn't find any. And I had a taxi to them. I couldn't speak the language. It was really, really hard. I could have figured it out. Looking back on it, I could have figured it out. I could have found some outdoor gyms or something. Plus, we also went like morning workouts and night workouts. It was like 2 a days. And I was just dead tired, but I still could have figured it out. All right? And for the people that are out there, again, I'm not going to force you guys to do this, but I will force you to give people their props. So Connor and Rohit, when you guys see someone, high school player, who is putting in those extra hours, ask him how. Ask him how is he so amazing. Maybe he's just naturally smart. Maybe he has a court in his backyard and a coach as a dad. Maybe he's just a harder worker than you. All right? Whatever it is, he's working hard right now and you're not. And you could have caught him, but you didn't. All right? So if you can't find time for the extra workout, figure out a way. Figure out a way. You guys have the book. You guys have the Limitless Hoops book. It tells you what to do. Do it. You don't need me to do it. It tells you what to do. And again, whatever your excuse is, apply that excuse to why you didn't make the NBA. I didn't make the NBA because there was no time left in my day. My day was too full. I had to water the lawn, feed my dog, do my homework, bathe my cat, do my high school practice, paint my fence, and there wasn't enough time in my day. And that's a good excuse. But just know that it is what it is. John, read the comments above mine. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I see your comments. I understand the perspective. He called Cameron Ferris a real basketball player. John, am I a real basketball player? To Rohit? I could see Rohit quitting. John said I wasn't a real basketball player because he thought I didn't know basketball trivia. I don't know. I think real basketball players, there are levels to it, but I would say, yeah, no, Finn's proven that he's a real basketball player. This Thanksgiving break, I want to come in the mornings. I hear you. Yeah, it's good to like. I got that one. Let's see. Rohit, check the trivia score. Check my coins. I want to do the extra workouts, but it's like 6 to 8 or 8 to 9. But varsity is earlier, which is why I want to make that so I can come to 50 All-Stars. Should I skip practices to go to 50 All-Stars? Oh, I don't think you should skip high school practices. No. No, your practices are good. I'm just saying to work extra. That's all I'm saying. Again, you can work the extra. You can work the extra like I don't know after practice if you can get shots or before practice or after school or even during lunchtime. And the mornings are a good time if you can. If you can wake up early to shoot or jump rope or do something. Again, you don't have to come to my stuff. You can do this stuff on your own. All right, trust me. All right, is all the comments that you wanted me to read right there? There you go. All right. Moving on, right before we have this, we got our picture of the day. You know what? Let's go to trivia real quick trivia. Let's see. Trivia today is an easy one. Good luck. Who won the NBA Rookie of the Year award in 1995? What? Oh, man. I would have said this. Let's see if I'm right. I was right. Oh, my God. Okay, I knew this one, but only because I was alive then. But this one is very, very, very tricky. That is your only hint. Very tricky. All right, who won the NBA Rookie of the Year in 1995? Damon Stoudemire. All right, we got to give it to Connor Rush on this one. But yes, it wasn't just one person. It was two people. Yes, Jason Kidd and Grant Hill won. All right, nice Googling skills. Connor, you can't guess twice. No, they were co-winners. But yes, no guessing twice, but that counts as once. All right, I had to. You could have put an N sign in between them. He needs to have it all in one comment. I guess this is a unique circumstance, but yes, one comment if you possibly can, but we understood he got it. All right, we'll give it to Connor. You're one behind now, Connor, and cheated, revoke it, doesn't count. Commercial break. Tyrannical tyranny. The tyranny. It is tyranny. All right. Zion Williamson. Always injured. They said that about him. Who would you take? Zion or Ja? Ja Morant or Zion Williamson? Who would you take? In a game, in a time where they're both healthy, who would you take? And are those two questions different? Are those two answers different? Think about that. No matter how good you are, you're nothing if you can't play. So take care of yourself. Now, for Zion, it's his weight, which isn't really his fault for the most part. He could work hard to take care of himself, but whatever. He's a big dude, man. All right, and big guys always struggle with that kind of stuff, and he's excessively big. I would say, man, like Ja Morant's winning this one, and he should have been drafted first, basically. All right, but let's see if Zion can come back from this. But for you guys, take care of yourself, like sickness-wise. Take care of yourself health-wise. All right, I don't get sick ever, and I always play. Even when I'm injured, I play. But maybe that's because I'm just excessively tough. I don't know. Could be because I'm very, very limber. Like I'm very flexible. It could be because I never go outside. I literally just don't go outside, so I'm not around that many people, so I don't get sick, right? But I do think about taking care of myself. I try to eat properly, kind of, all right? But I think overall, I show up. And if just like the quote of the day, if you don't show up, then you're worthless. All right, both healthy Zion, but for long term Ja. God, you can't do that. This is a democracy. It should be a democracy. It really should be. It really should be. But it is a tyrannical rule by tyrannical guy. Yeah, don't count. Is Rowan even here for the trivia? I don't even notice him. But yes, man. So hopefully Zion's okay, but Ja is ridiculous this year. But he's bound to get hurt too because he's a skinny dude. He's jumping through the air like that. I mean, something's bound to happen. Let's get to our story of the day, then to our last two things. Becoming great at anything in life is a little like wrestling a gorilla. You don't quit when you're tired. You quit when the gorilla's tired. So keep fighting and striving as though the only other option is death. Alright, I said that to a friend and she's like, that's a bit extreme. I don't really mean death, but in terms of like think back. Think back to our workouts. All right, and not the guys in Colorado, but the guys in California. They had it 7 days a week. But just look at the days Monday through Friday, okay? No one could come Monday through Friday. It was impossible to come Monday through Friday. Impossible. I cannot do it. I'm doing blah, 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 blah. I'm tired. I'm blah, 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 blah. I got homework, blah, 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 blah. Right? Which is okay. It makes sense until they get into 9th grade. And then they have school practice during the same exact hours and they never miss. Did the homework get easier from high school? From middle school? Nope. Homework got harder. Did the basketball practices get easier maybe? Did they get like less time? Nope. Ours were an hour. Their school practice is 2.5 hours. So what happened? It's because you wanted to do it and your friends were doing it and your coach made you. And if you didn't do it, you're off the team and your parents understood that. But when it's optional, the losers take the option. All right? So what you need to do is pretend that it means all or nothing. Pretend that there's no other way out but to do this. Pretend that you're in a cage with a gorilla and he's trying to kill you and you're wondering, when is your rest time? Your rest time is never until the gorilla rests. All right? And even then I would say that's your chance to pounce on him. Right when he's resting, be like, okay, now I can get him. All right? You don't stop. You don't stop until the gorilla stops. All right? You don't stop until the gorilla stops, because if you do, you're dead. All right? That's how you need to take it. So pretend that your coach said you're off the team if you don't do the extra shots. Pretend that your coach said you're off the team if you don't step outside in the morning at 6:00 in the morning and do so many push-ups and so many jump ropes and so many shots and film it all. Pretend he said that. Just lie to yourself. He's the gorilla. Hopefully he's not black and that's not racist. Oh man, I'm in trouble. But yes, that's the gorilla that you have to shake off, and that's how hard you have to go. All right, let me post my workout. Rohit, why did you keep saying that? Just posted it. So John gets final vote. So yes. So please, guys, before it's too late, whatever kind of work that you put yourself through, you will survive it. It will not kill you. All right? So go through it and be strong because of it. All right, let's look at our middle school stuff just to finish up. We got middle school has knockout, 3-on-3 tangent, and then 5-on-5 cutthroat. Our high school, y'all got clap game, 1-on-1 mid post, and 5-on-5 cutthroat. All right. If you don't have the book, make sure that you get the book. Make sure that you you can buy this book at any point in time. We also have our award ceremony coming up here on December 12th. We have our tournament games tomorrow, all day tomorrow morning. We're gonna figure it out with 4 people. Hopefully we can convince someone tonight. I have no idea. We will figure it out. But then we have our last tournament of the year on December 18th. All right, I'll put that up on the site as well. We'll figure out times and things like that. But understand, guys, hey, it's going to be a long battle. All right, and the race is between you and yourself, but it's also between you and everyone else on Earth. And if you're keeping up to everyone on Earth in terms of like your work ethic, you need to worry about nothing else. All right, you're never going to be as big as Shaq. You're never going to be as tall as Michael Jordan, probably some of you guys. I'm taller than Michael Jordan. I still didn't make it, right? You're not going to have all these like naturally endowed gifts where you can jump 48 inches. But what you can do is try harder than everyone else and ride this bull for as long as you can. All right? And if it lasts till after high school, great. If it doesn't, if it ends right at the end of high school, cool. Now take that and apply it to your new passion in life. Take that and apply it to your new challenges in life until no one can keep up to you because you've put forth such an effort that it's become a habit where you're just a dominant person in life. And you can do anything with this. You can become rich and famous off of it, whatever. You can be like the hardest worker at your job. You can be the best husband or wife. All right. You can also be like the kindest human being in the entire world and like solve homelessness. You can cure cancer with it. You can do whatever you want to do with that work ethic. But make sure that you establish it right now. And there aren't any excuses for it. There are no excuses for it. Because whatever your excuse is, you have to apply it to the whole. And the whole means that you failed. All right? And don't fail. Reach your potential out there. Anyway, that's all that I have. I will see you guys later. Great job to anyone who's posting stuff. And I will check everyone else out. Mañana? No, tonight if you're coming to workouts. All right. Bye, everybody.